This is episode 2 of the Hip-Hop-Crsy podcast. I'm your host, all caps Cheech Avila. And today, I want to tell you a little bit more about myself to start off the show. My name is all caps Cheech Avila. That is my chosen name, not my God-given name. But Avila is the last name of my dear friend who passed away. And he is the inspiration for a section of my brand, my group, my gang, my allegiance, my brotherhood, the Lil G Mob, also known as the Ghost Town G's. And he was murdered, muckducked, if you will, just to make it sound a little less menacing. But, yeah. So that's where the Avila from. Cheech is just a name that I've always had, that my family always called me. And I am an artist. I paint, I make clothes, and I make music. Funny how I brought up music last, but I want to be a rapper. I want to be like show out in theory, but that's not who I am as a person, really. So I guess I really do get how it is like a whole, like it's a role to play, it's a gimmick, just being a rapper at all, 'cause the 5% is the poor righteous teachers, and we out here trying to get rich. So we start off 5% and up 10%. Yeah, I don't know. Malcolm X said that we're all black. That's what Malcolm X said. Malcolm said that we're all black except if you're white. And that's why that's the argument that the Mexicans never have when they ask a Mexican why they think they can say nigga. Because I grew up around them. Yeah, but why are we all growing up together? You feel me? There's a reason why we have that word. It's because it was in the first place. Because somebody had the control enough to do it. And it wasn't us, it wasn't Mexicans. So I'm with y'all. And I feel like y'all get that. I feel like, but it's, the racism is crazy, brothers. There's racist Mexicans that don't fuck with black people. There's black people that don't fuck with Mexicans. I feel like that's more on some petty shit than some deep shit. But damn, I was gonna say, I'm high sure right now too, but I don't know. But my name is Cheech Avila, and I want a GTR and a McLaren and a Lambo and 3 lowriders that are the Mexican flag colors. So I would have a green one and then a white one that would have the eagle with the snake on the hood, and then a red one. And I'll put them up, I'll put the one like in the middle just facing down so you can see the hood, and then the other two like kind of like angled in and up on some hydraulics. That shit'll be raw as fuck. Racism is still alive. Yeah. Think navigating in a world where something that's not real has very real consequences. That is a symptom of the Matrix. I also feel like as much as I can lean on that argument, that I kind of see past that already. I kind of got past that and I don't really care anymore. I just don't want to bother anybody else. I don't want to make anybody else feel no certain way. That's kind of where I'm at with it. So I'd rather just, if I could help it, nah. But I mean, what can I really do about see like that in terms of it, And even Kendrick said he should stop saying it, but he said he's just not ready. Like, that's how I feel. Like if it's a problem for me, it's also a problem for you. You need to admit that. But yeah, I feel like I partially raised myself off of hip-hop, as I got a lot of knowledge that I wouldn't have otherwise found through there, and how much time that I spent by myself and like not doing anything, just listening to music, and I guess using that to become a different person. Yeah, but I still think that I definitely have growing to do. I have to do better than what I'm doing now. And I feel like I could do really good. But I don't know. I've been thinking about wearing a rosary. I've been thinking about it for a long time, but then even getting down to the symbolism of the cross, like, you feel me? When it comes down to like that, I can't even. You feel me? I guess I need to get something that I could wear. I don't know. It's all symbols, man. What's a good symbol? Try to think about it. What I'm finna do, I might as well just speak it into existence right now. Nobody better take my shit. But that song by KRS-One where he talks about if Jesus was if they killed Jesus in the electric chair, that we'd have an electric chair on a chain, or if he was killed by a gun, we would wear a gun instead of a cross. That's just how he was killed. That's just how they killed people at the time. So, that being said, I want to get a death row chain where it's Jesus in the seat, and that'll be my Jesus piece. You take the bag off, boom, Jesus. What? Yeah. In 42nd Street, they call me White Jesus. Shout out my boys out there. Hell yeah. Got some pretty decent folk from out there. He drank me up. Bought some smoke from home. We smoked. At the corner store, let me charge my phone. That shit was lit. Had some of the... Again, he was like, Here, try the black people chicken. Or I think I asked him to try. He said, but he was like, yeah, this is that black people chicken. I was like, yo, Can I try it? Yeah, hell yeah, he gave me some. Man, I met some cool people out there for. They call me White Jesus. Other people would usually just call me Jesus, but they know what's up. They also, well, nah, all of them collectively co-signed it, but I was having a conversation with one of them, and it, like, from not a packed car, but there was other people in the car, at least one other person. And just through our conversation, the guy was like, yo, but you could say nigga, you know that, right? And I was like, oh yeah, I do. I rap. And I rap for them, and then I actually ended up not even saying it, because it's the verse that I pulled out. It just, but they were like, they were like, bah. And then I was trying to get some of them from out there in the studio, calling me to the studio, but they were kind of sketched out about it. They didn't really want to. I was like, man. You feel me? But you feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna start boxing people too, though. That's definitely on the list. And I guess in my free time, I need to start training with what I got. I got some nunchucks and a samurai sword katana. I also have a wooden. I have to figure out what this is called. But it's a stab with a blade at the end, and it has two tips on the back side, and just one long blade, elongated blade. If you could picture that, I'm gonna post it with that episode. My baby's crying. My baby mom was upstairs though, so I'm gonna let. I actually had to go. Assist. The baby was crying a little too hard. I couldn't. I wasn't gonna wait that out. But what was I saying? I don't know. But now my homeboy Bodie is about to go back to China after being in America for the past 10 years. Because he's not making enough money. But he came over here on some hip-hop shit. And he DJs a lot of open mics and stuff. But right now he's got we've worked out a deal. I just asked him, really. I just was like, yo, like, can I just go to the studio as much as I can before you leave, and then I'll pay you back, like, after you did? And he's like, yeah, but, nah, I just been on some, I don't even know, I've been tweaking, I haven't even been going over there, and, but I also gotta drop this song, too, that I got holding on to. I might as well drop it before I do anything else. But yeah, we got the cover art. Yo, fuck it, man, but I don't even have my access to my phone. Okay, yeah, I gotta get access to my email, my old email. That I don't know if I deleted it. I remember it was gone. It was gone, but then I just tried to log into it again, and it said that I can scan a QR code from my old phone, which has been saying for a lot of my stuff, and I just haven't been able to. My phone, I had to get a new phone because this one's busted, so I need to see if it works. The camera's fucked up for sure, so that's what I'm gonna have to do right now. This is the Hip-Hop-Crsy podcast. I'm your host, all caps, Cheech Avila. Scratching his leg, if you can hear that. No mic so far. This is episode 2. And then I will see you next time. Scratching the other leg. You know how when you wear long socks and you roll them down, my legs be itchy? Or is that me? Am I tweaking? I'm also trying to go on also trying to cleanse. I'm trying to cleanse my body. I'm about to go eat right now, and then I'll probably fast for 48 hours. possibly. I don't know. I'm really bad at fasting. I've been trying to go for a whole day. I can never make it 24 hours. I always eat by accident, bro. How do you do that? Alright, it's been real. Hip-Hop-Crsy podcast. All caps, Peace.